Hello everyone, today is the 2nd of June. If you were asked how long it takes to form a habit, what would you say? Many of you might say 21 days. This has become what you might call a piece of modern wisdom. It goes back to a wonderfully entitled book called Psycho-Cybernetics, published in 1960 by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Maltz was a surgeon who noticed a pattern in his patients. After an operation that significantly changed how someone looked, it took them about 21 days to get used to their new self. If a person, say, needed to get their nose reconstructed, it took the patient 21 days to adjust to seeing their altered appearance. Similarly, if someone lost an arm or a leg, Maltz observed that the patient would sense a phantom limb for about 21 days before getting used to the life-changing situation. These observations prompted Maltz to think about how long it took him to make changes in his life and adopt new behaviors. Lo and behold, he discovered that it also took him about 21 days to form a new habit. When he shared his research and insights in Psycho-Cybernetics, it became a blockbuster, selling more than 30 million copies. Down the years since then, all sorts of self-help gurus picked up on Maltz's thinking and confidently asserted it takes 21 days to establish a new habit, as if it were a statistical fact. In many ways, you can see the attraction of the 21-day time frame. It's easy to understand, plus it's short enough to inspire and be achievable, but long enough to be believable. What's not to like about changing your life in just 3 weeks? The problem is, it isn't exactly what Maltz said. What he actually said was that his research tended to show that it requires a minimum of 21 days for change to be brought about. But that word minimum got dropped. The truth is that recent research has shown that it takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days for people to form a new habit. On average, it takes more than 2 months before a new behavior becomes automatic, 66 days to be exact. In other words, if you want to set your expectations appropriately, it will probably take you anywhere from 2 to 8 months to build a new behavior into your life. And some changes, when you stop and think about it, are easier to bed in than others. If you tell yourself you're going to drink a glass of water with breakfast, you're much more likely to turn that into a habit than if you tell yourself you're going to do 100 sit-ups after dinner every night. I don't need to tell you that often change is hard. But the good news is that through the rhythmic repetition of good habits, we can slowly become new, improved, better editions of ourselves. When it comes to the journey of faith and life, the spiritual writer Henry Nouwen puts it with fantastic insight. He says that we don't think our way into a new way of living, we live our way into a new way of thinking. And in Galatians, Paul gives us the core qualities to focus on in our living. These are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. You know yourself, these are not patterns of behavior or habits of the heart you will establish in 21, 66, or even 254 days. They are the journey of a lifetime to work on and hone and polish. But the journey is worth it, And at this point in time, as we emerge from coronavirus and face so many challenges, the world needs as many of us as possible to be on that journey. God bless. Bye for now.